Hi everyone and welcome to the channel. This is Adeline and today we will be playing NBA 2K25. Today's matchup is between the Oklahoma City Thunder facing the Boston Celtics. Alright, let's do this.
Coming up next, the Celtics taking on the Thunder. For the Celtics, they entered this season with confidence, and their record has reflected that. Only one loss in 10 starts. Thunder, Celtics. We'll be right back on 2K Sports. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports on this very special day. Let me be the first to wish everyone out there a happy Veterans Day. Brian Anderson here with you alongside Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Jalen Williams.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Holmgren in at the center position, filling out the middle. And for the Celtics, the 2 J's, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. These teams like to get into the half-court stand. They like to play at their pace.
Yeah, and there's not many teams like that anymore, but it's all about the details and execution for these teams to maximize their possessions.
Now here's Wallace. Holmgren with a screen on Holiday. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Boston on offense. They've been playing excellent team basketball. 9 wins in a row.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Oh,
Holmgren, the pass to Dort.
I pressed the wrong button.
Tatum against Williams. Back to Dort.
No.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Now, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
First one falls. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Who poked away. Dort with a steal. 5-on-3 break. Here's Wallace. Porzingis grabs the board.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Brown passes to Tatum. Six on the shot clock.
Ooh.
Oklahoma City grabs a miss. This is their first chance this season playing Boston.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
This is a potential finals preview, as good as it gets early in the season.
Now here's Tatum. He played a great game against Charlotte.
Nice.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Oh, boy. Tatum has ways to hurt you from every area on the floor.
Outside, Williams. Dort for three. It's hauled in by White.
A very sluggish start on offense. 4 attempts with nothing
Here
to
we
show.
go.
Drive by Brown.
Oh,
Here's
ooh.
Porzingis. Soft
Nice.
touch off the glass.
Well, this
Good
is
hustle.
the dirty work you love to see Porzingis doing. Saving the play and getting them a
Oh,
bucket.
yeah.
Holiday with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Yep, that one
Sweet.
goes. Tatum's got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. He wants to review the game plan. Caruso, he's checked in for Wallace. Let's check in on the free throw shooting, the best in the league. Drew Holiday is second.
And you can't afford to foul this guy. If you send him to the line, he takes great pride in converting from there. The league leader in free throw percentage.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Caruso outside. Outside, Williams.
never mind.
Pass to Caruso.
Oh, crap.
Gets the
Oh.
3 to fall.
And Caruso
No.
knows how to catch defenses off
all
guard.
good.
Great work off that catch.
Well, Stan, when you look at the history of undrafted players, few have been as impactful as Alex Caruso.
Oh.
I love the way he's done it, Ryan. Grinded his way through the G League, won a championship, and now he's a first-team all-defense guy. Quite a story.
Gilgeous Alexander with the ball. Guarded now by Holiday. Count the basket.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous Alexander to
They
get this
caught up.
positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
Nice.
Tatum with the basket on the assist by Brown. Tatum's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Here's Williams.
Oh.
And a foul called on the way
Oh,
up.
I thought it was going to be a
he'll
block.
take 2 from the free throw line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Free throw drops for Williams. So both teams changing it up here. He's off on the second.
Yeah.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage.
No.
Oklahoma City trailing. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey Brian, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Dagnall, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you.
Dort has really improved this part of his game. Would love to see him shoot more often from out there.
44 seconds left in the opening quarter. Mason, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
Sweet looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Here's Mason, pounded by Wiggins. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the game now.
Take a break. Take a break.
Two shots.
And the first one at the line is good for the Thunder. Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Jang comes in for Dort. And Topic is subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Let's get one more. Let's get one more.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Here's Topic. In his last outing, 8 points for him. To the middle. Holmgren inside. Can't hit from in close.
Yeah.
Close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Oklahoma City ahead, up 2. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wimby and Chet Holmgren.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. We've got Chet Holmgren. Alex Caruso is out there with Topic. Then it's Aaron Wiggins, and it's Jang in at the power forward. So it's Boston now. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Tatum from long range.
Nice.
Oh, Tatum slings it from deep.
Nice.
I know it's a long 3, but for guys like Tatum, that's just a normal shot.
Caruso outside. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Caruso. Clock at 6. Launches a 3. Boston pulls it in. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Well, when you can build your lead with the second unit on the floor, that makes the game a heck of a lot easier.
Thunder with a lead. Holmgren with it. Picked up by Tatum. The teardrop. And it's Holmgren missing. For Boston, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Mason. Tatum with a screen. This one for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Come on.
Holmgren's got the ball here for the Thunder. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Porzingis is checked in for Boston. Drew Holiday comes in for Pritchard. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Caruso. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. On the wing, Tatum. Down low. The ball's knocked loose.
Oh, I saw it.
Out of bounds.
I saw it.
By Holmgren.
And I acted
check
too
the
late.
rookie leaderboard and see which first-year players are leading their class in assists. Nikola Topic is second.
The league got a big infusion of talented passers this year, and he's up there with the best of them. And as time goes, his court vision is only going to get better.
Here's Mason. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Hornets in Charlotte. To the inside. Here's Tatum.
It looks like they're pressing offensively. They've got to slow things down before they dig a bigger hole for themselves.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Topic. No luck on that one. Celtics trail by 3. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for 2, Mason.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side, and it didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
So he gets them both. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Gilgeous-Alexander against Holiday. Wallace, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Ooh.
Here's SGA and slam.
Come
by
on.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is Shea's game. Attack, get to the rim, and finish.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
There's a minute 59
Nice.
left to play in the first half of basketball.
There we go.
He can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Tipped. And they'll get another chance. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Second chance shot. The rebound,
Nice.
Celtics. Jameson's got 4 rebounds now.
Nice.
Pass to Porzingis. What a finish
Nice.
from Porzingis.
And he's such a big guy. Porzingis can just power through a foul and convert with ease.
His first personal foul.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Oh.
Porzingis, no good on the free throw.
Yeah, and when healthy, Porzingis is still a very
Oh.
effective player and an important part to his
All
team's
right.
success.
It's a tie game.
I mean,
Even,
high
even.
energy in transition, just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
No.
Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And Williams punches it home.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Come
Now here's
on.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 8 points now.
Nice.
White on the wing. Oh, they get a hand on it.
What?
And here's the fast break. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And the quickness in transition. I mean, I like watching Williams convert in these situations.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Mason. 7 points in the game. And the
Oh,
three-pointer
thank
goes.
you.
Mason's got 8 here in this quarter.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
Left side Williams. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Williams has got 7 points.
Ooh.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Thunder. They lead by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
You look at the Celtics. This team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things, and I gotta say they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I gotta say they are making it look easy here in this early part of the season, at least. Now looking at this Oklahoma City game, the Thunder dealing with a thin margin.
The pace of this game is suiting them well, and it makes sense. After all, they're the ones setting it up.
Yeah, that's what you want. Establish your tempo while staying under control. They can run away with this literally.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half.
Yeah, great execution in the pick and roll. Tatum being rewarded for his effort there.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Now here's White.
Here we go.
Scoreless.
Oh, no.
Missed inside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Boston pulls it in.
Nice.
Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
And the
Ooh.
go-ahead bucket, no good.
Yeah, and
Close.
the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Now here's Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Tatum. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Outside Holiday. Now Brown. For the lead. The offensive rebound. Back to Holiday. Let's go with a 3. Again, the miss by Boston.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 in the field to start the third quarter.
The defense gives Shea all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
Now here's Holiday. Still no points. To the paint. Oh, deflected. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Well, look, you got to hit Tatum harder than that, or else he's just going to push right through the contact.
Here
First
comes
trip to the
Mason.
free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for your Celtics, Jason Tatum at the line with 1 shot.
Oh,
That one misses for Tatum.
Well,
Okay.
there's no question that Tatum is one of the best scorers in the game today. And because he was so good at such a young age, it's easy to forget how young he still is.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Porzingis sets a screen for the tie. Mason with the
yeah.
bucket. Mason's got 13 now.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
Tatum against Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Dort. Here's Williams from downtown. The rebound by Mason.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Now here's Brown. No points yet. Over Dort. Brown, no good.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Wallace's shot is good.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside, Brown. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Thunder leading by 3. Knocked loose.
Nice.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Porzingis.
No.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain
Celtics.
possession.
Yeah, cool.
And here's what the schedule for the Oklahoma City Thunder looks like. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Friday, they'll be facing Paul George and the Philadelphia 76ers.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Caruso is checked in. They set the screen. Here's Mason. No good on the 3. And it's Caruso with the ball for Oklahoma City. It's a 3-point game. Dort finds Williams. And
Nice.
it's rejected.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Brown passes to Mason. Launches it. He buries it from 3. Mason's got 6 here in the quarter.
Finally.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Mason.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Inside, here's Kata. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
And another miss by Oklahoma City. Tie game in Boston. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
Very close game. I like it. I like close games.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth.
What?
We've got Aaron Wiggins, Topic out there with Cason Wallace. Then it's Williams, and it's Caruso in at the 3, the small forward.
the line for the Thunder. Topic, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Cadis checked in for Boston. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Boston trailing. Here's Pritchard. Down low. Out of bounds. The Thunder will take it.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
And Oklahoma City shooting just 42% so far in the game. Pass to Topic. And the layup is good off the glass. Topic has gotten 4 this quarter.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Stolen by Caruso. And a fast break now for the Thunder. And the shot goes in. And the Thunder lead by 6. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also attacking in transition
There
has
we
been
go.
working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Here's Topic, and Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Boston making a switch here. Holiday is checked in. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. In the huddle, he reminded them, quote, "This would be a huge statement if we can finish this off, but we have to stay focused until that final buzzer. It would be a big upset if they can hold on, guys."
Okay, thanks, Allie. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, Williams at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the strike.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
That's what I call them, daggers.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Mason, watched by Wallace. Tatum from long range. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Caruso outside. Buries it from 3. And the Thunder lead by 8.
Well, when he's able to find a shot he likes, Caruso can be pretty effective from range.
Tatum with a screen. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Williams from long range. Boston pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
To the paint. Here's Tatum. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Tatum's got 11 in the second half. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout. Clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Holmgren. The rebound by Mason. Mason's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Holiday passes to Tatum. Can't cash it in from close range. Oklahoma City leading by 4.
Come on.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Boston pulls it in. Jameson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. Dort outside for 3. Pure from 3-point range. And the Thunder lead
I think
by
that's
7.
GG.
Not afraid to shoot. Dort has become more confident in his jumper, and you see why.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And the Celtics making a change here. There's a minute 59 left in the game. Tatum with a screen. Holiday from long range. Wallace pulls it in. Thunder leading by 7. Here's Williams. Rebounded by the Celtics. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Tatum feeling it out a bit. From the arc. JT.
Nice.
For 3.
Well, you know who their #1 option is when they need a big bucket. And Tatum rarely disappoints.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes! He nails it! And the Thunder lead by 6. Boston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Brown, a screen on Williams. Tatum passes to Brown. 3-pointer, no good.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter, someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Tatum, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander to the inside. And Tatum with the basket on the assist from Holiday.
What a big-time bucket. Tatum stepping up as a leader and coming through for his team.
Wow.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. 44 seconds left in the final quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Really feels like they're in control.
Game.
They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Now here's Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Williams. Tatum passes to Porzingis. That one is off. Great D that time from Holmgren. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
GG. Thank you for watching, everyone. This has been Adenine. Please comment, like, and subscribe.
So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Jalen Williams.
PlayStation